President Tinubu has the choice to choose between Wike and Ijaw nation. Let him be encouraging him to mess up himself in the public. Let him encourage him to be insulting people. But should the otherwise happen, they should not hold the leadership of Ijaw nation.
Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. That was Professor Benjamin Okaba, the president of Ijaw National Congress, INC, speaking recently in a viral video where he said that soon President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may have to make a choice between Ijaw nation and Nyesom Wike. And that decision has been taken when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers State. It was clear that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has had made a choice, as Professor Okaba said he may have to make a choice. His actions in declaring that state of emergency, the words he said, was evident that he had chosen Nyesom Wike over the Ijaw nation. First of all, the speech you heard of Professor Okaba was reacting to an alleged or perceived insult by the Ijaw nation, that Nyesom Wike insulted them when he was talking about the fact that Ijaw has no monopoly of violence, that Ijaw is even a minority of the minorities in Niger Delta. Even when Ijaw nation, people of Ijaw extraction, can be found indigenous to Delta State, to Bayelsa State, to Ondo State, to Rivers State itself, and many other states across the country, especially in the Niger Delta region. Ijaw constitutes the largest ethnic group that spread across almost all part of Niger Delta, including Akwa Ibom State. Unlike Ikwere, that is found only in about 3 local governments, only in Rivers State. You can't find Ikwere anywhere again in the world as being indigenous to any place. Now, they just were offended, and they had expected President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to rein in his minister, but he didn't do that. So the Ijaw nation said, you may have to choose between Nyesom Wike and the Ijaw nation. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his brokers, has shown that he has chosen Nyesom Wike over the Ijaw nation. Because if you look at his speech, he suspended an Ijaw elected governor, a governor of Ijaw extraction. He suspended him as governor, even though it's unconstitutional what he did. But at least he did it. But he exonerated Nyesom Wike. Even in the speech he made as he was declaring the state of emergency, every blame was heaped on Simi Fubara. Nothing was heaped on Nyesom Wike. It was all the fault of Fubara. Even the efforts that Fubara made to present the budget as directed by the Supreme Court, the president didn't even commend that effort. He pretended it never happened. We know that Fubara went to the State House of Assembly to present the budgets, and they locked him out. And the president said that, also blamed him. He said that they were insecure, they were bombed, that they bomb pipeline or whatever, and that he didn't take charge. What charge is he supposed to take? He's the commander-in-chief. 2 pipeline was bombed. As bad as it was, is that as worse as hundreds of people that are being killed every day in Katsina State, in Zamfara State, in other states in the Northwest? How many of them had the president reprimanded for not maintaining security in their state? Okay, so he singled out the Fubara to blame, that he didn't do anything when the bombs. It was 2 bombs that I know of that took place of pipeline that was burned. Was that enough justification to declare a state of emergency? Because a state of emergency, according to the Supreme Court in 2004 ruling on Plateau State, said there must be a breakdown of law and order. By the time he declared the state of emergency, Nigerians couldn't see anything like breakdown of law and order in River State. But even if he said he did it as a proactive measure, why was he so one-sided in his speech and heap all the blame on Fubara, and didn't blame the people that wanted to impeach Fubara 6 months after he got into office? Fubara was sworn in on May 29, 2023. By December, they want to impeach him. And they didn't tell either Rivers people or Nigerians the offense of Fubara that he committed in 2023, when they want to impeach him. And Fubara, of course, reacted out of frustration and demolished the State House of Assembly. The president blamed him for that. Okay, fine and good. But when the president in his speech was talking about that, even after the Supreme Court ruled that they couldn't manage the situation, that's not true. Fubara did everything. 2 days after the Supreme Court rule on Friday, and by Sunday, Fubara addressed the state and declared that he's ready to start implementation of the Supreme Court judgment, and wrote a letter, and they invited these people, the Nyesom Wike lawmakers, and they were stonewalling everything that the Supreme Court said that he should do. He wrote it out that they should come so that they discuss how to do it, finding a befitting accommodation for them to hold their plenary, settle the issue of the allowances, settle the issue of the presentation of the budget. The man was ready, but all this effort by him that was thwarted by Nyesom Wike and his group, the president didn't commend it at all. It was clear that the president has chosen Nyesom Wike against the Ijaw nation. What are the consequences? The consequences will be there in terms of his political future. Unless the president will rig the election in 2027, I don't see how he can return as president by what he has done to the Ijaw nation that is spread all over the Niger Delta. He's not going to get the Niger Delta. He didn't get it last time. He was able to, through the INEC magic, they gave him the reverse result. Even when the Premium Times and BBC, through tabulation, found out in an INEC Arif, found out that it was actually Peter Obi of Labour Party that won. So it means that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is on a quest, is on a path of being a one-time president, unless they will rig it and Nigerians allow them to rig it and get away with it, the way they did in 2023 and get away with it. But in a free and fair election in 2027, no way for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because having chosen Wike over Fubara, over Ijaw nation, what does that mean? Because when Okaba said that Nyesom Wike that Tinubu will have to choose between Ijaw nation and Wike, he was actually saying that Tinubu will have to choose between Ijaw and when Okaba was talking about that Tinubu will soon have to make a choice between Ijaw nation and Wike, he was talking about between the choice he will make between Fubara and who is Ijaw and Nyesom Wike. And by the choice he made when he declared the state of emergency, he has chosen Wike over the whole of the Ijaw nation that were solidly behind Fubara. And there will be political consequences for it, at least for the president, in the short term and the long run. Now, 2027, you know that Tinubu was rejected in the whole of the South House and Southeast. He was totally a pariah to the South, South, and Southeast. And that will remain by his action. And he has not done anything to indicate that people will say, okay, we made a mistake, we didn't vote for him in 2023. Now we'll vote for him. Now, that's gone. It has gone. by choosing the Ijaw, abandoning the Ijaw nation and choosing Wike. We will see how many votes Nyesom Wike will bring. Even if Nyesom Wike is to bring the whole of Ikwere vote, it will not be enough to win Rivers State. It will not be enough for him to be able to win Niger Delta. Which, when I say Niger Delta, I'm talking about the whole of the South. How is he going to do it? How is he going to do it? Unless they're going to do it the way they did it in 2023. So he has put himself in protecting Wike. He has jeopardized his own political future as far as 2027 is concerned. Already, you can see that the North is already out of his hands. No matter what any of them will tell him, it's already, North has slipped out of his hand. North has slipped out of his hand. Southeast, no way. He has not been able to show Southeast that he deserves a second term. He has not performed. In fact, Southeast, people that rejected him are justifying themselves that they made the right choice, knowing that he doesn't have the capacity to run the country, and that his nepotism and everything has also shown that he's no different. Some people are even saying that he's worse than Buhari in terms of nepotism and all that. So how is he going to get the vote? We know he is going to appoint the INEC chairman very soon, maybe later this year, because tenure of the incumbent is ending this year. He has already the chief judge of Nigeria, who is chief justice of Nigeria, who is from Lagos State. That's, it's okay. That's to his institutional advantage. But when the South and Southeast and the North box into a corner whereby he can only get vote in Southwest, you will see that what I have been saying, that he will be a one-term president, will materialize. No matter the soldiers, the INEC officials, whatever. Like Donald Trump rightly pointed out recently when they asked him, you said that 2020 election was rigged, but you won in 2024 and you are not complaining that the election was rigged again. Why? He said because his victory was too big to rig. So when the opposition against Tinubu will gather and vote against him, from Niger Delta to Southeast to North, where will he get the vote that INEC will be able to manipulate to declare him winner? Where will he get it? Because the victory against him will be too wide to rig. It will be too big to rig. That's my take. He has boxed himself in a corner. There is a consequence. Tinubu will pay a political price in 2027 for choosing Nyesom Wike over the Ijaw nation. That's my take. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.